All right, welcome to another edition of Come Get Some. This time we're venturing out of the wrestling ring, and we're heading into the fast food functional area here where, I don't know what that means, but this is something we've been wanting to do for a while, give our review on fast food. So we'll be coming to you every now and then with some new items or some items that are tickling our fancy here. This week we've decided to stop at none other than the King. Nice bag we got here, the Burger King.
Don't call me a bag.
And we're going to be reviewing two big sandwiches from Burger King this week.
Come back, bruised.
We're going to be reviewing two big sandwiches this week. First will be the Bacon King, which is not exactly a new sandwich. They keep coming out with variants of it, but I don't like eggs, and they got a new farmhouse
You don't
one.
like eggs?
I don't like eggs.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? They have a farmhouse one that has eggs and onion strips and stuff on it, but we're going to go back to the original Bacon King and their newest chicken sandwich, which would be the Buffalo Chicken Melt. Now, since this is our first foray into this, we will say that we love fast food, and we've been talking about doing something like this for a while because we see other people doing it, and we think we can do it just as well. And plus, we get to eat. So we're going to start off with the Bacon King. We're going to check it out. First thing you notice about this thing is it's about 10 pounds. Yeah. If you feel this thing, it'll like, see? It's a big sandwich. Now, normally Burger King is not one of my favorite fast food burgers. I would take a McDonald's burger or a Wendy's burger over it. But this thing is essentially looks like a Whopper, or a double Whopper, I should say, with bacon, mayo, ketchup, and it looks pretty big. So we're going to cut this sucker in half here, and we'll show it to you, just so you can see the girth. There's the professor's sandwich. This is mine. Now you can see two huge patties, cheese, bacon, mayo, ketchup on a sesame seed bun. So we're going to try this bad boy out and see what we think.
Nobody said anything about mayo.
The professor's allergic to mayo. Yeah. All right, here we go. So salute, my friend.
Touch meats.
Cheers. Touch meats. Sword fight. All right, here we go.
Napkins. You only have one napkin.
Upon first bite, what are your thoughts?
Tastes like a Burger King burger. Tastes like every BK burger I ever had. Good, which is good.
Now, you were essentially very right with that. It is a very Burger King burger. You got that flame broiled taste.
I taste hints of oak.
Oak, little applewood smoke. What I'm thinking on this is that with all the fast food things that they have come out these days, all the different sauces, fancy crap, this burger is huge. So like I said, the first thought was how heavy it was. So some fast food sandwiches now, they come out, they're like $6-7. It's for this little sandwich that doesn't even satisfy you. It's better to hit the dollar menu. This is essentially just a bacon double cheeseburger on steroids from Burger King. I'm going to take another bite while you talk about what your favorite things about this sandwich are.
The bacon. Is there bacon? Yes.
I know, gross.
Dear God.
There's a lot of meat in this thing. But you'll notice it's essentially a double Whopper with bacon, a lot of cheese, ketchup and mayo. It's very simple, but you know what? I really like it. There was a time where I was really kind of getting tired of Burger King burgers and the way that they tasted, and
they've upped their game.
They have upped their game. I mean, it's simple. They didn't have to pull out a ton of bells and whistles on this one. Just a simple
big whistle in
You found a whistle in yours?
Yeah.
So this is the Bacon King.
I'm the Bacon.
I was waiting for that.
Oh.
So before we put this away,
I'll take another bite.
This thing will definitely pack on a couple pounds, though. It's pretty big.
I feel like Chris Farley.
So, for the price point, it's about six and change. If you buy it on its own, about $8 for the meal. But what I will say is that you get your money's worth. It's a big burger, and you won't be disappointed.
I'm gonna keep eating.
I will say I did try to get the spicy chicken nuggets, but There's commercials for them all over the place. Yet you go to the store and they'll tell you that they're discontinued. Bummer, man.
Just for you, probably.
Yeah, probably just for me. They were like, you ordered enough food.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. I don't know. Should we do like some kind of a scale here where we rate things?
A Whopper scale, King scale.
Mm.
How many points of the crown does this one get? Out of 5?
Let's see. So this is our infancy here. This is our first show. So I'm thinking we'll do some kind of a scale from 0 to 5. Now, granted, it's our first one, so in like 10 episodes from now, you may have to take this with a grain of salt. On the Rips and Wolvie scale of great balls of fire, what would you give this?
How many balls?
How many balls would you give
All
this?
of them.
Give them a bunch of balls?
All the balls. I like it.
I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5 for the sheer girth, taste, and the fact that it's not very overdone. It's just a simple bacon double cheeseburger. And the next item that we are going to talk to you about is a one of the newer ones. Now, for some reason, and I'm an Italian, so this is really like sacrilege. It's like an Italian liking Chef Boyardee. But for years, I've always loved Burger King's Italian chicken sandwich. It used to come on the original chicken sandwich, like that long one they have, like on the grinder. The hero bread or whatever you call it.
I do like that one. That was always my favorite.
Yep, I like the Italian chicken sandwich. When I was a kid, they had the Italian, the French, and the American come out at one time, and I used to get the Italian. I loved it, and once in a while they'd come out with it as a special item. So recently, now that they've got these new chicken sandwiches, they had the chicken parmesan version, which was not bad. You know, the chicken patty is good. Same meat and cheese that they used before, sauce and cheese that they used before. So it was pretty good. So they came out recently. I got a burger. I'm burger drunk. They came out recently with a buffalo chicken melt. So basically, it's same chicken sandwich, but with, I guess it's mozzarella. I'm not even sure what kind of cheese it is yet.
You said it the real way. Mozzarella?
Mozzarella, that's the only way you can say it.
Can't say mozzarella.
It's not mozzarella.
Not mozzarella.
Just like when people say calamari, it's calamari. But anyway, and just buffalo sauce. So it seems like a pretty simple sandwich. So me filibustering has allowed the professor to finish his
I've been into a
Bacon King. Bacon King has finished the Bacon King. So we're going to dip into this chicken buffalo bacon melt, whatever the hell it's called. And there's some paper with my
There's
cheese.
some blood on it.
So first, if you notice right off the bat, there it is. You see the chicken, you got the cheese, you got the sauce, layered. Not nearly as big as the Bacon King. However, pretty big piece of chicken in here. So we're going to dive into this bastard and see what we think of this thing, huh? What do you say? Hey, cheese, huh? Here we go.
Very nice.
So, what are your first thoughts on this one?
That's definitely chicken.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I like it.
I think it's really good too. You know, the good thing to see is that Burger King has kind of tried a lot of different chicken nuggets, tried a lot of different chicken kind of sandwiches. They always have that original, like the long one, but then they tried this one, and then they tried the tender crisp sandwich, and a lot of different ones, and they seem to kind of just come out with a new premium chicken sandwich or whatever, lettuce, tomato. Then they did the chicken parmesan one. Now they're doing the buffalo one. I gotta say, I really like the chicken itself.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's up there with like finally on par with like a Wendy's or a Burger King.
I was gonna say it does have that little bit of that Wendy's flavor.
But the buffalo, I think this is mozzarella.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it is. But the buffalo sauce is not overly spicy. It's actually more flavorful than it is spicy. So I actually think this is really good.
Actually, my first bite didn't have any of the buffalo, and now it burns a little. Now I have to step away. It's cool. We have EMS off camera waiting for us.
Just in case one of us choke. Yeah, I gotta say, actually, I love buffalo wings. I don't usually order like buffalo, anything other than buffalo wings that are buffalo flavored. Buffalo chicken salads or buffalo wraps or buffalo this, buffalo that. I just usually stick to wings, but I would absolutely order this again, for sure.
I can't feel my lips right now, but it's okay.
Yeah, I would definitely get this again. I'd be more inclined to try any kind of chicken sandwiches that they put out, knowing that the chicken parm one was good and this one was good as well. Same with the Bacon Kings. They've come out with a couple different ones of those. They came out with a rodeo one, which was awesome. This farmhouse one now that's out, like I said, I don't eat eggs, so I'm not really going to go nuts eating it. It makes no sense to order one without eggs because the whole thing is really the egg. So stick to the regular Bacon King, which is why we had that today.
Man, if I wasn't already sitting on the toilet,
This will do it. I just want to put hair on your chest.
I already have two, so the third one's going to put me over the top.
Me, I'm a little more used to spicy things. I love ghost pepper sauce and habaneros and everything. So for me, it doesn't really. If you're someone who likes spicy food, it's not really going to get you too much. If you're somebody who's kind of doesn't really eat a lot of spicy food, this one might have a little bit of a kick for you. But all in all, what would you give this one on the Rips and Wolvie scale?
The ball scale?
The ball scale, 0 to 5.
I give it a 4.
I'm going to agree with you and give this a 4 as well. We don't know what the perfect sandwich is yet, but we will find it. However, definitely delicious, something I would order again for sure. Again, very simple. Cheese and sauce on a chicken sandwich. Nothing too fancy,
No vegetables.
No vegetables, nothing that's going to fall off of your sandwich and into your lap while you're driving, because that's something that happens to me all the time. I get like a McChicken and I find the lettuce at my feet and in between my legs as I'm driving. So
that's how they track you.
That's what they do.
The bits of sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. The detectives come and check out my car, and they're going to find sesame seeds and lettuce all over the place. Maybe some like sweet and sour sauce drippings. Nonetheless, McDonald's has been putting out these premium sandwiches now that have 75 ingredients on them, and I've gotten them once, and to be honest with you, it wasn't as good as I was hoping. They got this avocado one or buffalo chicken one. It's got like 40 different things on it. And sometimes less is more, and I think with these two sandwiches that we just had from Burger King, we've proved that. So again, Bacon King for me, 3.5 out of 5. Buffalo chicken melt, 4 out of 5. Professor, what were your two scores?
I think I gave all the balls to the first one, but I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to cut that back. So we'll save that for the perfect sandwich down the road. So I'll say 4 for each.
Very good.
4 for each.
Very good rating. If you agree with us or disagree with us, let us know.
It's no Arch Deluxe, but
Arch, remember that thing? Holy
am
cow.
I the only person that liked that?
I thought it was great. It was there were two different sides to it. The Arch Deluxe was supposed to be like a diner kind of burger. It was a little bit bigger. It was pretty much the size of like a quarter pounder, but it had like a special sauce on it.
I thought it was good, and I feel like it got bashed to hell.
See, I've been eating fast food for way too long. That's why I look the way that I do. But
you were so excited when you heard Arch Deluxe.
I go back to McDonald's. I was just talking about this with somebody the other day. Even Happy Meals, the toys that came in Happy Meals, the different food items that came out.
The smell of a Happy Meal when you opened it.
They used to have the McBLT. Half of it came on one side with the I think like the lettuce, tomato, and the whatever on one side, and then the burger was on the other. Everything used to come in the styrofoam. They used to have a Western burger that had like a cheddar cheese sauce and onions and.
About the McRib, everybody likes.
I heard that's coming back actually. I've had it a couple times. It's not the worst thing I've ever had in the world, but I would not go out of my way to get them. I don't know why people go crazy for them. When I was younger, they did have the Country McChicken, which was a great sandwich, which ended up becoming the dollar meal McChicken later on in a smaller version. But fast food is great, and we're going to continue to bring you some of the newer products that we see from any of the fast food chains that we see.
The show will grow, and so will we.
Yes, exponentially. You'll see our growth, literally, and but it'll be a fun ride.
I got a growth on my neck. Check this out.
Is that a hemorrhoid?
No.
So anyway, we'll be back soon enough with another new episode, and we'll have some more food for you. So until next time.
Give me the bucket.
Who's got the Pepto?
I do actually.
Oh, you're gonna need some preparation H later on, my friend.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, for Professor Wolvie, that's another episode of Come Get Some on the new side, food side. So we'll see you again with the next fast food adventure. Peace.